Introduction Part 1. What you must know about writing project. Write up. Prepared by. Must be. KCSE Computer Studies Project. Guidelines of writing a project. You have only a limited time in which to carry out the project, and therefore, you should plan to use the available time effectively. The project is intended to provide you with training and experience in both the standards required for an academic piece of work, and in carrying out work that requires an element of original thinking. This does not mean that the work carried out must result from an original contribution to the fields of information systems. Rather, you are expected to produce work that is of your own design and making, and not to simply copy the work of others. There is no exact length requirement for the report. Most people write too much. The workload is expected to be the equivalent of about 7 months. The length of the report is not proportional to the amount of work you have done. It is related to what you want to say. The format of the report is very important. You need to remember that this is an academic piece of work. The work you are reporting is also your work, not someone else's. Published sources will be important to you, but do not repeat them. You reference them to support what you want to say. All projects require a member of staff to act as the project supervisor. Your supervisor is there to help you as needed with the overall aims and objectives appropriate to an academic project, and to advise you on the logical structuring and content of your report. A supervisor may not necessarily be expected to provide technical expertise in specific subject areas of computing and information systems, or in the use of specific hardware and software. It is the student's responsibility, and indeed often part of the project itself, to make certain that they will be able to learn new concepts and technologies required in carrying out their project, and to comment critically on this aspect in the project report. 2 copies of the report will be printed. One is to be presented to the Kcse and the other will be a backup. The report must have a front and back cover and be properly bound. All reports must be typed or word processed. Good presentation standards include sound English grammar, punctuation and spelling. Many people benefit by keeping a portfolio diary. When the writing up is being done, it can be difficult to recall everything that you want to remember otherwise. If you have an idea late in the day, the necessary evidence and support can often be found in your portfolio. Students do fail the project. In some cases it is inexcusable. Work is either unoriginal or plagiarized or even absent. Often there are many words but no content. In others it is often a failure of presentation. The work that has evidently been done has not been properly reported. English may be poor. Treat the project seriously and remember it is your work alone that is being presented and assessed. Many projects are far too long and lack purpose. The issue is the quality and presentation of your work. You are not being asked to write textbook, but to conduct a piece of original work for an informed readership. Prepared by. Must be. The end. Stay tuned for Part 3.